What's up guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we will talk about what I would do as a beginner if I was like turn back time or something. So getting straight into it, we will talk about just getting started as the first tip. This one is self-explanatory. You don't want to distract yourself with all those fancy stuff, and you want to be as clear as possible and in the beginning, and just get started. Don't get distracted, and just kind of do what you want to do. And yeah, right, just get started. Don't think about anything, just go. Okay, for the second tip, you want to focus on only one or two goals. If you don't and you focus on many things, like 10 things at a time, your focus is gonna be like everywhere at once. And so your focus will be like everywhere, going to everything. And if you think about it, it's 10 things, and you put 1% of your focus into it's only 1% of your focus, or whatever math that is to me. So that's only one. That's only one. So, but you gotta put your whole focus into it and like achieve that thing you want to do. And number three, you want to train towards that goal. So for example, planche, you want to do planche stuff. You want scapula workouts, planche leans, the progressions, all those progressions, advanced tuck, half lay, did I say that already? Advanced tuck, half lay planche, the those hip, make sure you get posterior pelvic tilt or whatever it's called. And yeah, and like, I think this is gonna be really short if I do this quickly. Uh, Number four, you gotta make a plan towards that goal. So I'm gonna use the example I did for number three, planche. You wanna make a structured plan or a simple plan. Depending on the type of person you are, you might be like a little bit more like specific, or if you're like me, or maybe most of the people in the world who do calisthenics in the community, you're probably like just simple and you just do whatever. Well, not do like whatever when you feel like it, but like every day you would do something, or some days you get rest. And yeah, make sure it's structured. Make sure it's somewhat structured, or else you're gonna be like your progress. You wouldn't know like how your body reacts and stuff. And then talking about how your body reacts, we're gonna talk about recovery, which is the next tip for number five. So for recovery, we got the three pillars: sleep, diet, and intensity. And for sleep, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna You gotta sleep early, get as much sleep as possible to recover from your very or light or medium level workout, right? And that goes hand in hand with intensity, or the second thing for recovery, diet. So for diet, you obviously want to eat good, nutritious, and filling type of food. And you don't want to, if you're like me, if you eat like junk food, you always kind of want to like eat more and more and more. But to like kind of avoid that, try to like look up foods that will like make you feel nutritious, performance level is at its peak, and you want to be able to perform at your highest level. And diet is like a main part of that, because it's the nutrition that fuels your body up and gives you that power and endurance and whatever you need to go on and tackle that day. And last thing for recovery is intensity. This is like the intensity of your workout. So you could change the intensity of your workout on every day depending how you are feeling. So let's say you're not feeling good to train this specific skill in calisthenics, right? So like front lever or planche, or like this, or another intense skill, or like the mana. If you guys know what the mana is, like the easiest, the first step to the mana is like be able to do the L sit, a standard good form L sit, and the mana is just like the L sit. So this is like the L, right? You just lifting, and you're imagine your arms are like right here, and you're like holding the mana like that, and your legs are up and stuff. And that's like very intense. I tried that. That shit was so hard on my triceps, but like it felt good though. Kind of like a masochist for real. I mean, probably not, but if, it does feel good. It's like a nice workout. It's okay, nice workout, right? And yeah, that's it for number 5. Um, Let me know if I'm going like too quickly. This is my first, well, not my first time, but like I'm still in the beginning stages of trying to do this YouTube thing. And so like let me know if I'm like should I take it slow or not. Right now I'm trying to do it fast because like I run out of storage on this phone. Maybe I should do it on the computer or something. I do have a laptop. So number 6, we got starting slow and don't rush. So for this one, is like as a beginner, don't set a specific time and like don't put that self expectation of yourself. So you're a beginner, want to do this cool skill you saw online. You saw those planche motivation videos. You're like, oh shit, that is so cool. I want to do that, and you start training. And you start training, right? You're like you're following all these tips. Like you're looking at other videos and stuff, and you're doing it. But you set a goal or like this expectation that you're gonna complete this skill and be able to do it perfectly with good form, no banana planche, and you're gonna do this within like 1.5 years, 1.5 years, right? But then you don't hit it, and then you're like, shh, yeah. You're like, you're like all depressed and stuff. You're not motivated. You're not feeling it no more. Like you're just giving up, and that's not what we want. We don't want You don't want yourself to give up. You need to have that discipline and motivation going like together. I feel like discipline and motivation go hand in hand because motivation is what starts it, but then to like prolong it, we want discipline. And yeah, and that's the gist of number 6, like the simple terms. And then on the final thing, oh my god, we got just self-educating yourself. So as a beginner, you have a lot to learn, which is amazing. It's so valuable to learn, and like, and yeah. So as you're a beginner, right, soak in as much information as possible, and like get your knowledge at its peak. And then, of course, as you keep on learning and learning, and you're like, you basically like you starting to know your stuff. And then, obviously, to become the master, or like the intermediate advanced guy in the room, you gotta put what you learn into practice. And then, like, you repeat it. You keep going back. You keep going like back and forth, and you keep moving forward as time goes on. And you're like, and you keep repeating that process, and eventually you will get there. Of course, just know this as right now, me and other people, beginners, intermediates, or advanced maybe, are on this like bumpy road. It's going all over the place, and everyone has these goals and stuff. And so we have all these like it's like this, right? So imagine this line. It's like you start here, you're going like oh. You might even go backwards. You might go like up and down, like very at the bottom. Like you feeling, or you very at the top, like breaking through the screen, bro. So you're like at the very top, right? And you're reaching and you're getting there, and this is your goal right here. And you're, wait, oh shit, wait. and you're gonna, this is your goal right here, and you're gonna like boom, you're there. And that's basically how like the path works. And also you gotta like make sure you do all these tips. I know this might be a good video, but this is how I would do it. And like if someone told me this, alright, this is probably how I would probably understand this, because this is how I explain and stuff. And yeah. And that's it for today's video. See you guys next time. Bye.